All right, so next tight end is Dalton Kincaid, right?
Yep, Dalton Kincaid. Yep.
So 6'4", 240.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a little bit more speed out of this guy. So let's see. Let me see if I could get his video up while we watch and go over his stats real quick. But
When you guys watch Kincaid, he reminds you of these special tight ends we got in the league right now. You're gonna look at it. It's gonna remind you of Kelsey. It's gonna remind you of Kittle. It's gonna remind you of these type of guys. He is different. He's working his blocking, but he's a wide receiver in the tight end's body.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, he turned his back on the ball. That's the hardest thing for a tight end to do. He was running away, turned his back on the ball, and he was able to identify where the ball is and catch it at his highest point. What the? Come on, man, that's special.
Yeah,
that's special right there.
So, broke 1,400 yards barely, and got 16 touchdowns from his last 2 years. Didn't really do much the year before that, so it must have gotten like redshirted or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but this guy's a
catches. Oh,
this guy's a good pass catcher. Good pass catcher. Impressive. He has ability to do, what most pass catchers can do. So,
get up. He's out.
Yeah, I like him over Sam Laporta.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like Dalton Kincaid. He's number 3 on my list, but he has probably the highest upside. Okay. There's some other good tight ends out there, like Musgrave, and what's his name, Mayer from Notre Dame. But Mayer is Cole Kmet again. He's the same guy.
Michael Mayer. I don't know. I like Washington's good too, though.
Washington is good. Yeah, I have him 4th.
What about and you said Musgrave? You have under Kincaid, right?
I actually have Musgrave ahead of him, but I think that his height, his ceiling is better than all these guys. Okay. Dalton Kincaid, if he learns how to block, could be really special. Okay. He is a wide receiver. He has that type of hands. He has that type of catch radius.
What I like is he has body control.
Mm-hmm.
The body control when he's up, no matter like where the ball's being thrown to. How the hell you leave that big man over?
It's funny because he's 6'4", 240, but most of them are concerned that he's not big enough because he's so long. His frame is so long. He's not bulky tight end, a bulky 240. Mm-hmm. He probably can stand to do 10 pounds, but he might be someone that might go away for a little bit, out of your viewpoint for a little while, and then 2 years comes out of nowhere. Like, where did this guy come from? He was always there. He just had to learn how to be an NFL player.
So what's crazy is he started at University of San Diego. He spent 18 and 19, yeah. And then he went to Utah. So that's probably why we don't see much status. I'm looking at some of this. So
look at his ball skill. Look at him.
Yeah. So
and he has a lot of effort. He has a motor. Look at him, man. You can throw the ball low. He catches the ball. I like this guy. I like this kid.
I like this guy. I think he's going to be really effective right away. He might be pro ready right away. In a certain situation, wherever they put him. Yeah.
No, I agree. He can't block. That's the problem. And you're going to have to be able to block enough.
But just like they say, if he ends up with the Lions, I think he'll fit in real nicely with the Lions.
As a second tight end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess he could be a first tight end. Actually,
I think he could fit in right away.
Because
he's got body control. He's got hands.
You could chip with him. I mean, honestly, I think he's really a second rounder or early second rounder. I could see him being gone at pick 38, 40, that early. His talent is just off the. You see it and it jumps off the screen. It's different than you see from other people.
Right.
Look at it. Yeah, I like this guy. This is an interesting one. This is very good.
Not bad. So
I mean, I've heard Dalton Kincaid because my next door neighbor is a huge Utah fan. He loves you. Yeah,
so you hear his name all the time.
So you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I know this guy. But when they lost to Florida, he was crying. He was like, "There's no way, we're so much better." And then that's when I start seeing them making all these upsets at the end of the year. I was not surprised. I was like, "Yeah, they have this talent. It's there." That's why they could put up 50 points.
If he puts on like 10 more pounds, I think it would help him.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because he seems like he's not scared to.
No, he has a motor
with somebody.
He has a motor. I mean, look at him.
He'll catch it and he'll go straight up whoever's like right up on him. He'll try and truck the linebacker. I like that though.
I mean, yeah, always worried about him getting hurt, but that's why you want him to get a little bit bigger, a little bulkier.
Yeah.
What? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so. But not bad though. I like what I see.
He's very good. I mean, I like everything I'm looking at this right now.
I'm looking. Don't you need you probably need a tight end on your roster, don't you?
I do. So I mean, no, I don't. No, what are you talking about, guys? Don't.
Oh no,
worry
you
about
don't.
Me.
No, you don't. You don't need.
Just look at this picture.
You're fine. You're fine. You have the best tight end in the league.
I mean, I could get him, and he'll sit on the taxi squad because he won't be able to play.
Yeah. Unless things change. So this weekend, I'm actually going to hear from the other team.
Okay.
But
coming on, Mark.
It looks like I think we might have Marking today.
There we go.
There he is.
Going, fellas.
What's up, man?
I mean, I don't need tight ends either, but I figured I'd come check them out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it depends on what happens this weekend. If that team decides to like no longer want to be an owner, actually, we haven't looked at that roster yet. But
I haven't looked at it in a while.
That roster has no. You have Dallas Goedert in that one too.
Yep. So I mean, he's not going anywhere. The Philadelphia not going anywhere anytime soon.
No. So that was Dallas Kincaid. So not bad. I mean, some of these leagues, when you're in dynasty rosters, like sometimes you need tight end. This is time to just stash them, put them in your your taxi.
He looked very much like Kyle Pitts, like not like that type of athletic ability. Not necessarily. I'm not saying he's that polished, but he looked like that type of tight end. That's something good to have. You need to have something like that.
Yeah. Like I said, if he ends up with Detroit, like they're saying here, he can be valuable. Oh, yeah. I think with the Detroit's, like if they keep the same roster going in next year with the loss of Hawkinson, I think this guy's a pretty decent replacement.
I think that's a great place to put him. I don't want to see him, but I mean that's a good place for him to go.
Right. Well, I mean,
I don't
at some point you gotta deal with whatever happens, man.
Exactly. I just say all right, but I would much rather him go to like I don't know, Carolina.
I don't think Carolina is gonna. I think they stick with Tommy Tremble and Thomas as well, right?
Thomas is there, yep.
Yeah, so I don't think so. But other than that, though, he's a good pass catcher.
Hey, go to New Orleans so you can go get rid of your guy.
I don't know. Look, New Orleans have bigger issues than